Song Weilong's sudden relationship update about Zhao Jinmai raises big questions. It happened without warning, without build-up, and without the kind of preparation fans are usually accustomed to when a celebrity is about to say something important. Song Weilong made a sudden relationship-related update, and although he never directly said the words people were waiting for, the impact was immediate and intense. The moment his words surfaced, Zhao Jinmai's name was pulled straight back into the spotlight, and big questions began spreading faster than any answers. The update came during a casual public moment, one that should have passed quietly. Song Weilong was asked about his recent life, his mindset, and how he balances work with personal emotions. At first, his answers were safe and familiar. He spoke about focusing on projects, learning patience, and appreciating calm moments. Then, his tone shifted. It was subtle, but fans noticed instantly. His voice slowed, his expression softened, and he said something that felt carefully chosen rather than spontaneous. He spoke about change, about how relationships in his life had evolved. He mentioned someone who made him think differently about time, priorities, and what it means to feel settled. He said that some connections do not need to be loud to be real, and that sometimes the most important person is the one who quietly stays. That was all it took. Within minutes, social media platforms were flooded with reactions. Clips of his words were cut, reposted, translated, and analyzed from every possible angle. Fans immediately linked the update to Zhao Jinmai, especially because of the timing. For weeks, rumors about the two had already been circulating, from alleged private outings to overlapping schedules and unconfirmed sightings. Song Weilong's sudden decision to talk about relationships in such a personal tone felt impossible to separate from those rumors. The biggest question fans kept asking was simple, yet loaded. Why now? Why speak about emotional connection at this moment? Why choose words that sounded so intimate when speculation was already at its peak? And why not clarify who he was talking about, knowing how quickly people would jump to conclusions? As the discussion grew, fans began breaking down his words line by line. When he mentioned someone who made everyday moments feel steady, many immediately thought of Zhao Jinmai's public image. She has long been described as calm, grounded, and emotionally mature beyond her years. Fans recalled interviews in which she spoke about valuing stability and quiet understanding over dramatic romance. The parallels felt too close to ignore. Then there was the timing on Zhao Jinmai's side. Just hours before Song Weilong's update went viral, she had posted a vague but emotional message about cherishing people who grow with you rather than rush you. At the time, it seemed reflective. After his words spread, fans began treating it like a response, or at least a coincidence, too sharp to dismiss. Entertainment bloggers quickly picked up the story, using careful language while clearly framing it as a potential relationship signal. Headlines focused on the phrase "sudden relationship update" rather than confirmation, but the implication was obvious. Comment sections filled with fans asking whether this was Song Weilong's way of acknowledging Zhao Jinmai without putting her under direct pressure. Some fans believed exactly that. They argued that in today's industry, direct confirmations can be risky, especially for young actors with carefully managed images. From this perspective, Song Weilong's update was a soft reveal, a way to express sincerity while still protecting privacy. To them, his calm confidence suggested he was no longer trying to hide something completely. Others were more cautious. They pointed out that Song Weilong never mentioned Zhao Jinmai by name and warned that statements about personal growth are often misunderstood, especially when fans are already emotionally invested in a pairing. They urged people not to turn introspection into romance confirmation. Still, even those urging caution admitted that something felt different this time. What set this update apart from past rumors was the consistency that followed. Song Weilong did not backtrack. He did not clarify. He did not joke it away. He allowed the words to exist as they were, even as the internet reacted wildly. That silence after speaking became part of the message for many fans. Netizens soon began revisiting past moments with a new perspective. Old interviews where Song Weilong seemed guarded suddenly felt like he was protecting something. Recent appearances where he looked more relaxed and emotionally open were now seen as signs of personal happiness. Fans compiled comparison videos showing how his demeanor had changed over time, suggesting that something or someone had influenced him deeply. Zhao Jinmai's behavior also came under intense observation. Fans noticed that she did not appear stressed by the renewed attention. In her next public appearance, she seemed calm, smiling gently and focused. There was no visible discomfort or awkwardness. To supporters, this looked like the reaction of someone unafraid of speculation, perhaps because the truth was not something to run from. As days passed, more alleged insider hints surfaced. Anonymous posts claimed that Song Weilong's update was not accidental and that people within the industry were already aware of his close relationship with Zhao Jinmai. These claims were unverified, but they added to the growing belief that fans were simply catching up to a reality that already existed. The biggest questions, however, remain unanswered. Are they together now? How long has this been going on? And if Song Weilong is ready to talk about relationships publicly, does that mean something more official could follow? Fans continue to debate whether this update marked the beginning of a slow public transition. Some believe the couple, if they are indeed together, may be testing public reaction. Others think this may be as far as it goes, a gentle acknowledgement without further explanation. What everyone agrees on is that the tone has changed. The conversation is no longer just about rumors or coincidences. Song Weilong's words gave emotional weight to the speculation. As time goes on, the intensity has not faded. Instead, it has settled into a steady hum of discussion. Fans have stopped reacting with shock and started speaking with quiet certainty. They analyze less and feel more. For many, the update no longer needs further proof. Still, without official confirmation, everything remains open to interpretation. Song Weilong has not named Zhao Jinmai. Zhao Jinmai has not responded directly. Agencies have issued no statements. But sometimes, in celebrity culture, clarity does not come through announcements. It comes through patterns, timing, and the way words land when people are already listening closely. Song Weilong's sudden relationship update landed exactly where fans were already looking, and that alone raised questions too big to ignore. For now, those questions remain open. Fans continue to watch, wait, and read between the lines. Whether this moment leads to confirmation or quiet distance, it has already changed how people view Song Weilong and Zhao Jinmai.